This is Word Grooves, your awesome music channel. Hello, Word Grooves family. I am so honored to introduce you to this beautiful soul, and this sister can sing. Her name is Twana Ellis, who is a psalmist extraordinaire with a ministry that extends far beyond church walls. A native Washingtonian, her gift has enabled her to wow audiences across the globe with her passion and love for God exuding from every performance. Her soul-stirring album, He Is, co-produced by Grammy-nominated and Stellar Award-winning songwriter, producer Jarmone Davis and Chris Lewis, was released in the summer of 2015 and continues to empower lives. Check out Twana. Here she is.
Hello, everyone. My name is Twana Ellis, and I am a gospel singer, a worship leader, a teacher. I love gospel music. I currently work for the federal government, which is my primary job, but every opportunity I get, I am singing. I grew up in the Washington, D.C. area. After high school and college, I moved to San Jose, California, where I met my husband. I lived there for 17 years. He and I worked there, and when the .com era was falling apart, he and I had the opportunity to move to Israel. We lived there for a year and did some humanitarian aid work. Loved it. But after that was over, we came back to Washington, D.C. We call it the DMV, District of Columbia, Maryland, and Virginia. He and I go to the Shepherd's House International Christian Church, where I lead worship there, singing in the choir, conferences, and things of that nature. When we got back from Israel, my producer called one day and he said, "Twana, do you have any ambitions of doing an album?" I said, "Absolutely. Are you kidding?" And so he said, "Well, do you have any music?" I said, "Yeah." So I looked in this old folder that I had where I had my what I called poetry, and I pulled it out and put it together. Went over to where he was and a musical director, and the three of us and my husband put together what we now call my first album, which is called He Is. It's 10 years old. We're actually thinking about doing more music now. It's time. And it can be found on YouTube, Spotify, and all of the music social sites. I've been singing for a very long time. My mother said that she noticed melodies when I was, I guess, about 2 or 3 years old. Well, in those days, we had to spend our summers in North Carolina. And I had other cousins that were there with me as well. Those were in the days where the girls were in the kitchen and the boys were outside fishing or doing whatever on the barbecue. And my grandmother and aunt noticed that I was cutting the potatoes inside my hand because I'm left-handed. All of my other cousins are right-handed. I was escorted out of the kitchen, y'all. They said, "Oh no, you're gonna have to get out the kitchen before you cut somebody, cut you or something. This is not gonna work." And so I went back home. I told my mother what happened. She said, "Oh, no problem. Don't forget you go to a school that has a choir and you go to a church that has a choir." She immediately pushed me on the stage. So I've been singing again for a really, really long time. I'm very comfortable on the stage. Here in DC, as well as when we were in California, I had awesome opportunities in singing with some of our wonderful, bright, talented gospel artists of the day. Kirk Franklin, Tamala Mann, Shirley Caesar. And I think if I had the opportunity to collaborate with one artist, it would be CeCe Winans. on everything she's done, every album, every song, every note, you can tell that she really loves God. So I think she would be the one that I would like to collaborate with. I've had a blessed time in my music, and it's not over yet. And so I just want to say thank you so much for this opportunity. Again, the name of my album is He Is. You can find it on YouTube. Just put in He Is and Twana Ellis, and it's right there. The District of Columbia has offered us amazing opportunities to sing. I've done many conferences. I've done weddings. Sad to say, I've done some funerals as well. But every opportunity that I've had to sing, I've made it a top priority to share the good news and the gospel of the love of the Lord Jesus Christ. So listen to my music, call me up. I can be found on Twana Ellis at Facebook, Twana Ellis at Instagram, Twana Ellis on X. And I would love to come to wherever it is you are and share the good news with you. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope you enjoyed it.